You wake up one day and you're the only one on the team.
Wow.
Right.
And there's different team members now. It's a different outfit. It's a different name. It's a different coach. And you're just like, okay, I can either stay in this or I can just low-key go learn a different sport.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Murphy. Welcome back to another episode of Game Changers, the only show where the locker room meets the stage and truth don't need to be filtered. I'm your host, Shay Murphy, WNBA champion, life coach, certified vibe curator, and today we are flipping the script. Because today we've got an artist who grew up in the spotlight, breaking hearts in every time zone, and stepping into his own king era with a whole new vibe. The one and only Princeton Perez is in the building. Yay, yay! Woo. What's up, Pete? Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
He's dropping a new single that's gonna be out May 23rd, and trust me, this one hits different. We're talking reinvention and how to just stay in the industry that wants to box you in so bad. And of course, we're getting into it. Wild tour stories, locker room playlists, and yes, we will be putting him through the track or cap challenge. So y'all buckle up.
Yay.
This ain't just another episode. This is family, this is truth, this is Game Changers. So let's get into it. So Princeton, you got a new single that's coming out May 23rd.
Yes.
Tell us about it. Give us some background.
Okay, so it's called Lost in the Days.
Lost in the Days.
Come on.
Yes.
Sean's heard it so many times.
It's dope.
Yeah, it's called Lost in the Days, and this is the first song that I feel like is like my passion project, because I feel like every other thing I've done, I either had a bigger team or I had more co-writers than I should have, or this record specifically came from my brain, and me and my co-writer Mike River wrote it, and it's just a record for the summer, and it's about sometimes being lost in the days in love or career or personally, and you just sometimes I feel like you need to just stick in that and just meditate in your days.
Meditate in it. So is it raw? Is it more holistic? Like you stripped it down, or?
Yeah, well, I got the beat from my boy Daniel. He had sent me all these tracks, like 200 tracks, and I was so busy, to listen to 200 songs, like you need to block that out. But I was up one night and just feeling like, okay, I need a song. Maybe it's in these files. Let's just like sit down and go through it. And I came across the beat and it sounded completely different than what it is now. So once I was able to get it, I just like reproduced it and wrote it, and it sounds so different, but it feels so much like me. It feels like if you took me and put it on a record, that's what it would be.
Wow, that's amazing. So like Lost in the Days, what's does the single like represent for you emotionally, like artistically, you know? Like what is that?
It feels like, I keep telling people that this record makes me feel like I'm dancing on the sun. That's where I am.
Come on, hot feet.
Right, dancing on the sun.
Meditating on the sunset, like that's just been so much of like, I've realized like, that's what I love to do. That helps me the most in terms of my healing.
Right.
I get so much gratitude, and I just, when I'm alone with my sunset. So that was the inspiration. And then I just like put it on a record, and that's like the whole
What do you think you are trying to say through the record with your fans? Like kind of what is the message? Because obviously, you have a lot of fans, and they've been following you since Mindless Behavior, which is crazy, and this song is much more adult. So do you feel like I think it is compared to like, oh, the girls around the world. Like it's so much, it's not popcorn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's very much vibey. So how do you feel like your fans will react? Or what are the messages you feel like you want to I feel like you're kind of like popping the cherry here.
Oh my gosh.
Popping the cherry. Let's go, Papa P.
I think for a long time, I couldn't relate to people my age because I joined Mindless when I was 9 years old. Wow. And I didn't go to school. I didn't go to like prom like that with like friends of mine. Like I just been working. So I feel like that reflected in my music because I was able to make a really cool record that was produced by Jermaine Dupri or Tricky Stewart, but they weren't my words. They weren't my experiences. But when they asked me for experiences, I had none to give.
Right.
But since I have so much to write about, I think people are going to be able to hear it and be like, oh, okay, like he's lived a little life now. Like we've seen him growing up, but he has a personal life now and we can feel it. So I think that's it.
Do you feel like there's a loss of innocence when working as a young artist? Like even as as athletes, right? Even with Shay and myself.
I can only imagine
y'all
like, working.
That I laugh about it when you go to collegiate or you play pro. the work from an athlete standpoint, where it's like, yeah, people going to party, they drinking, but you're like, I got to go to practice. I'm working out 4 or 5 days a week. So do you think, was there a loss of innocence when you started working that late as an artist?
There was definitely a loss of innocence, but also too, even before Mindless, I was already like doing commercials and music videos since I was 5. So I feel like, there was a loss of innocence, but at like 3 years old, I was like, I know what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, I was the one that put myself in the situation, and no one forced me to do it. So it was, a loss of innocence, but I was doing exactly what I wanted to do, so it felt better in a way sometimes.
Right, like holistic.
But now that I'm older and now that I'm writing this music, I will say that the one thing I wish that I did do growing up was date more.
Date more, yeah.
I didn't.
I can, those experiences, I can relate to that.
Those experiences are so real,
important.
and I never understood how much you needed it. And once I went through my first heartbreak, and now I honestly, like, I understood why people listen to Adele or why people listen to lyrics. Like, I just thought it sounded great, but now and it helped my music.
My shit was Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton.
I can't stop thinking about
Unbreak my heart.
Yes.
No, I agree with you 1,000%. Like, wishing to have that dating experience early. So most people going through their heartbreaks in high school, my first one came at pro. I was retired. I was like 30 plus years old. You know what I mean? So you being in the industry at such a young age, you kind of like, you're not exposed to any of that.
Yeah.
You miss some of those lessons that are supposed to help shape you as a person, and like, what's the difference now? Like you mentioned, going through a heartbreak, Princeton in the boy band, and now Princeton, the solo artist right now. Like, how have you seen that change, as an artist, as a man? Like, can you talk a little bit about that?
The Papi Chulo.
It's so different. Yeah, it's
the long hair don't
different.
care.
Long hair don't care. Guys, this morning I woke up and I was like, do I slick it back or do I let it free?
You're like,
I
don't know what I don't do.
It's crazy today. It's so different. My life is so different. Like, it's night and day. Like, I feel like mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, I'm in a different place. I'm an actual grown man. I feel like growing up in the industry, we always say, which is true, but like, oh yeah, I may be 15, but I'm really like 25 because I grew up so quickly. But there are some things that you're still a kid at.
Right.
And I didn't realize that until I really became a man. Like, oh, it doesn't matter how many tours I've gone on or how many interviews I've done. Like, if you haven't gone through heartbreak, you really don't have a lot to say when it comes to certain grown conversations.
Right.
Maybe
Heartbreak
business-wise.
sucks.
Right, but I was able to create some cool art out of it. So.
Yeah, you do.
Do you feel like the music was like a self-therapy for you when you went through your first heartbreak? Because like even like Shay said, like I don't think I had my first. No, I think my first relationship probably was in college. Like, not even that. Maybe when I graduated, like kind of end. Yeah, no, first like real relationship because coming up, I played collegiate football, so like I was training
exactly,
and I was in military school. I went like it was a different focus for me. So like, do you feel like you put what you went through as your heartbreak was a little more therapeutic?
I would say that yeah, I would say so. Only because the recording process has always been. I don't want to say not my favorite part, but like I have ADHD. I want to be on stage. I want to be rehearsing. I want to be sweating. I want to be shooting videos. That when you're writing music, 3, 4, 5, maybe even the whole summer, you're just in the same room recording and you have to vent. And that's just sometimes could be very vulnerable.
Yeah.
But shout out to Mike River. He co-produced he was in the group with me as well.
Come on, Mike.
We just ended up being best friends and he wrote everything with me. And when I brought him Lost in the Days, I was like, how do I present him this beat? Because I know this is my single. I felt it. I'm like, this is my next single. And I was like, get in the car, we're going on a drive.
Yeah.
And then, It
so
it's very
out.
different. It worked
no,
out.
it's crazy too, because like you being in a boy band and us playing team sports, your whole life you're used to being around a team, others, so many. And now we're out here stepping out on our own, like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
That is alone, people don't really talk about that, and athletes a little bit once you retire, we get it, we're like, dang, we struggle with not having a coach or our teammates. How are you right now, being comfortable to step into this, there is no boy band anymore. It's you by yourself having to get over,
about it like that.
Think about it. We share a lot of the music.
It's like the
sports.
exit interview. Like I always talk about when you finish playing collegiate sports, right?
Yeah.
There's no exit interview out of college. A lot of my teammates were like lost and they didn't go to league, right? And I knew early on when I was like a sophomore, I was interning. I was like, okay, I'm going this. You know what I mean? So like you, it's almost like you had an exit. Didn't have an exit because you left your boy band, you left your teammates.
You left your
and
team.
now on your own. So that's got to be a different experience for sure.
I guess my experience, I never thought about it like that. But if I had to show you my experience in like the sports world. It would be like, imagine being on a team, and then one team member left, and then the next one left, and the next one left, and then it's only you and the coach.
You trying to say you LeBron? You was LeBron?
No. Everyone left, and you wake up one day and you're the only one on the team.
Wow.
Right.
And there's different team members now. It's a different outfit. It's a different name. It's a different coach. And you're just like, okay, I can either stay in this or I can just low-key go learn a different sport.
Period.
And that's what I did. I ended up saying, okay, I thought I was going to be on this team forever, Mom's favorite, but you can't be on a team with no teammates.
Yeah.
So I might as well, I basically left football and started practicing for basketball. And I started seeing how everything is like a thin line, like all the sports. I don't know, I can't speak for y'all because I don't play sports, but I feel like that drive and that discipline just is like a thread through all sports.
Of course. No, that makes sense. Like now that you're saying now you're the last member on that team and you're gonna go play a different sport, you've always had your own, like, you rocked your own look. Have you ever felt like it was risky in the industry? Has that look changed since you now are no longer with the team?
Oh my goodness. I will say that, this is so funny.
Jamal got to pull up some pictures of early Princeton to now.
Yeah, right.
Yes. What a time to be alive. Okay, I will say that, how do I say this without sounding crazy? Because this could sound crazy. I want to say that when I joined the group, I remember we toured with this girl group called OMG Girls. And they were from Atlanta.
Yeah, OMG, that's T.I. daughter, right? Yeah.
Love them. Those are my sisters. I love them, their whole team. And I remember them being like, we've never seen anyone that has looked like you. And I'm like, look like me? I'm just a kid from Cali. Yeah. But I think I was like this... They didn't know if I was black, but I was black, but I'm also Mexican, but they didn't see that. So I think I was already put in a box of just like different. So I was just the type of person that was like, well, if you're already going to look at me because I just look a little different, my hair texture's a little different, I might as well put on a show. So I would just like wear whatever I wanted, do whatever I wanted. I would dye my eyebrows blonde, my hair gray, hair purple, just because I'm like, I'm going to, And I feel like growing up, I thought, it's just a phase. Like, I'm going to grow out of this. But then I forgot that there's this thing called the internet. And they will never let you forget what you did. And every birthday, everything, my fans, like, their posts for me are never these new ones that are cool. Right. It's like an old picture of me in, like, some cowboy boots.
Oh, my God.
It's an old picture of me with, like, purple hair. I'm like, that's not the best.
Do you feel like, in your industry, like music particularly, your style curates how your fans react to you?
Yeah,
do you feel like that's a big part of just the industry in general?
100%, especially because I think people forget that hair could be associated. I feel like, oh my goodness, like Dennis Rodman, he was able to really stand out because of his hair to me sometimes. Obviously everything else. But
and it's funny to talk about Dennis Rodman because Dennis Rodman was such a disruptor.
Oh, 1,000%. Dating Madonna.
Yeah, dating Madonna. But then again, also we was in this era where, being, I would say the word other, LGBTQ, whatever, even though he was straight, because he was doing the pink hair, he was doing the fingernail, he was wearing wedding dress. It was so abnormal to the world, and it was like, we don't know what's going on. But it was like, now when you think about it now, I was like, he was disrupting the fuck.
And he like set the tone for now, guys. You see Kelly Oubre doing that. Jimmy Butler had his time where he had his little...
Oh my God, Jimmy Butler and that little fade.
That fade hair, that rock star look.
Looking like, I know, Mom.
Yeah, Yeah, so like he
so
definitely...
emo.
He definitely set the tone. Yeah, very emo.
Do you have an emo moment?
Just Google... Princeton Perez, Misfit shirt. Heck yeah. Okay, it's so funny that the universe you told me that because I was just thinking about that this morning. I was listening to Nirvana and I was like, as a young kid, I always wanted to. I loved how like Nirvana and like Kurt Cobain and David Bowie, like these were men who dressed the way they dressed, but they were so submerged into their art, and I wanted to be like that. And I was reading old songs that I wrote. I wasn't even an emo kid, but these depressing songs I was writing were so like influenced by them. And it's so funny that I look into it and I'm like, I was not an emo kid at all. I was a very happy, like vibrant kid.
But my music was Hot Topic.
Yeah,
but I wanted to be at Hot Topic. I
feel like Shay had like a Hot Topic belt. I feel like you wore like, remember that silver belt that people used to wear?
Like the spikes on it?
Yes,
I never had
you
that.
A Hot Topic girl. You want a Hot Topic girl?
I was puka shells, like more beach vibe.
Come on, Pacific Sun.
Yeah, Pacific Sun. Pac Sun was my stuff. Vans and some puka shells.
Oh
Real
my
Cali.
gosh, the journeys of it all.
Journeys, exactly. But Princeton, who helped you like be secure in your identity in rooms that weren't built for you? Like, who helped you? Like, yeah, I'm gonna rock my purple hair.
Sean.
Yeah.
I would say Black women.
Oh, Black women. Shout out to us.
Shout out.
Yeah.
You already know.
I would say Black women because I grew up with my mom's side. My mom's beautiful Mexican woman. But I grew up with Diaz, and I went to an all Hispanic school, and I just look so different from my family. Like, no one has melanin in my family.
Wow.
Like, everyone is very much bright. But then when I joined Mindless and we would go on tour, I would get so many compliments like, your hair's so good, or you're such a look, and it built my confidence so much because for the longest, I didn't even know if I was able to step in rooms that I was born in. And so, like, all of the Mindless fans and like our team was Black women, our lawyers was Black women. I just was like, okay, this is a different type of love and confidence that I'm getting. So, I would say Black women really helped me with.
Well, you started to find your identity. It sounded like you were. You know, like most mixed kids, they in America, it's like you got one drop of black and you black. But like, you know, nowadays, like a lot of the mixed race kids, like they get to choose, or you know, some identify more as the other than one. Yeah. But it sounded like you were in your culture, Mexican and African American, like you were like entrenched in the Hispanic culture. But then when it came to the other side of you, you just like, I didn't know it.
You got embraced too. Like you was embraced by the Black culture too. You know, the women, like, of course you
in a whole different. I went from being like only watching novellas and only knowing a certain type of culture, and then at 9, imagine not only joining an urban group, but then like just a couple years later, not only are you with your crew, but you're in Mississippi touring. You're trying foods that like not even people from
Catfish
LA
and grits.
knew about.
Yeah, I'm in Virginia. I'm in North Carolina, South Carolina. I'm really in it, and now I'm like hearing about these shows like Martin and Boondocks and the Wayne Brothers, and then they're taking me to Black churches, and it was such a culture shock. But still, yeah, I would say when you had asked earlier, like. About the childhood, the innocence. Like, no, it was fun for me. Because I was like, if I didn't join Mindless, I don't know where I would have been.
Well, yeah, culture, it seemed like you learned a lot, too.
Yeah,
now we're talking about the Black side.
What
was your favorite meal? Like, what was one of the meals that you like? Because obviously, you probably grew up eating different meals.
Food.
Yeah, and both food. The seasonings are different, but they're seasoning in both.
Right.
You know?
When you finally had, like, some other food, what was kind of like your main dish?
I want to say that I really, really, really... Hold on, I'm going to give y'all...
Please don't say mac and cheese. Everybody
No,
mac and cheese.
I'm saying
he might
mac and
shrimp
cheese.
and grits.
Oh, I was going to say I had never really had like a potato salad.
Oh.
Like a real good
you can't eat everybody potato salad.
That's
now.
true. That is very facts.
That was something that was like pretty bomb for me. There is something that I'm missing, but I'm gonna come back to it.
Red beans and rice.
Red beans and rice, or dirty rice if you come from the South.
Yeah. Also, too, I never really had this isn't like I never really had like crab.
Oh.
Or none of that.
What is it? What are you in Spanish? A jaiba?
We have like ceviche, but it's like I've never been to like a crab shack and had that experience.
You never been a Krabby Krab?
Never that. Okay. So like joining that really was like
that opened it up.
Going to Atlanta, going to Juicy Crab.
I'm about to cook for you,
Juicy
bro.
Crab needs to give me a deal because the way that I have promoted Juicy Crab all these years.
Juicy Crab. I think when I went to Atlanta, they had like oxtail pasta. Atlanta got good food though. Low key, Atlanta got really good food.
They
like
cook down there.
You definitely get high cholesterol leaving there. Like
1000%. Some Kool-Aid.
And then Chicago.
No, definitely. That sounds good. What do you hope for the younger Black LGBT community? Like what are your goals would take from, seeing your development, your evolution? Like what are some things that you want to like pass on?
It's so funny because people say like we know what type of fan you were of Mindless by where you are now in life. Like if you loved Prodigy, you're this. If you loved Rary, you're this. If you loved rock, but like most of my fans are LGBTQ and women and just so many different facets of them and different ethnicities. And I'm glad that I have that audience because I want to be able to show them that anything you go through, as long as you're yourself, you can really do anything. Because I sometimes sit and I'm in the rooms and I'm just like, I know for a fact the people around me their goal wasn't for me to even make it this far. Wow. Like, you know how you just know. And I have. And I think it's because I just been myself.
And that's great, because I remember you even talking about when you were younger, you know, like now how you are expressing yourself on just kind of with your clothes, your hair, your new music that you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
10 years ago, because of the industry and where it was at, you really couldn't express yourself, right? And also with the record labels, it's like, can't say that, don't wear that, that's not gonna be the market. How do you feel like that has changed now, even just from you looking at other artists outside yourself?
Oh my God, social media. Like, even social media is a crazy place. Like, it really has given people a platform to showcase who they are and kind of brand themselves before anyone else can. And right when Mindless ended, I knew for a fact, like, I may not have a team, I may not have a label, but I do have a following, and I'm going to beat everyone else before they can rebrand me. I'm going to do it myself.
Right, okay.
And that's, I want to say that has been a big tool in being able to just showcase myself. But also, too, like, if you just look at old pictures and stuff, like, it's always there.
That's
It's been there.
It's always there. Like, I'm always going to be Princeton. So now it's just like, just better music.
Well, you had a couple eras too, though. You had like the Papi Chulo era.
Papi Chulo, you were tapping into the Latino side. How's your Spanish? ¿Cómo estás tu español?
¿Qué pasa contigo? Dímelo. That's all I know so far.
I see.
Así es un poquito, ¿no?
Oh my goodness. I want to ask you that too. Like, being an athlete, do you guys go through, not eras of your career, but because I don't know how it works with switching teams and stuff.
Yeah.
Does it feel like a brand new, like, do you have to restart, or are you just consistent all the way through through all the changes?
Yeah, it's new. Like, especially if you're playing for Phoenix, for example, and then I get traded to, I remember, I'll never forget this. I was playing for Phoenix Mercury. We just came off winning a championship, and I got traded to the San Antonio Stars, which is now the Las Vegas Aces.
Oh.
They traded me to the worst team in the league. They didn't have a win. It was 0-8. And so, like, I hope
you got a bag for that.
I go into the locker room right after practice. I get the call. I'm like, what? And I have to be in San Antonio, a whole new team the next day. And I'm like, of all places, like, you know, and this is when we talk about pride and ego. I'm like, you know, like, my feelings are hurt. I'm just like, damn, this is a business. You can't trust. You know, you feel a type of way. And when I got there, everybody was really nice. And they ended up winning their first game that day I got there. I was just being on the bench. You
was a game changer,
game changer, the first win of the season. You know, I think, like, just bringing that, like, championship or that positive energy and winning their first game. But it is you got to start new every single time. It's hard to stay consistent with teams, or especially me, I was going to different countries, you know, so I had this kind of saying, like, I don't want to play for a team more than 2 years. Because the first year, if it's great and you're having a great time, that second year, you know, it's like being in a relationship. Like, it's never always that same. The second year changes. The high, that, like, honeymoon phase, it's never the same year two anywhere. So it just kind of declines and decreases each time. So 2 years max. So then I can go and keep that same type of positive era like you're mentioning, you know, but, like, same 2 years in this country, max 2 years for this team, max, because I don't want to be involved in anything that kind of just brings you down.
You didn't want to be in a
funk, depression, you know, like, so, and it's real. Like, I've literally been around the world in my career. Like, I've known, like, once you get to that second year, things change because they're getting comfortable with you, start seeing their real colors. You're getting to look behind the curtains. You know, you maybe, I don't know if it's the same in the industry, but I'm sure it is. Yeah, you don't even get that long. You might work with somebody on this project and you try to go to the second project. And
it's crazy because like we said, we talked about it earlier where we were talking about ego. What is ego? What is confidence? Do you feel like, well, both of you guys, do you feel like you can differentiate the two? You know, because I feel like in our industry, even for basketball and music, there's a lot of no's, right? You know what I mean? And like, do you feel like you have to have a certain amount of ego to be successful? And how do you differentiate ego and then also you just kind of being confident at that same time?
I think confidence could be really quiet sometimes because you're so confident in yourself that you don't have to, like, let people know. I think that's why you can feel somebody's energy when they walk in a room. But ego, I feel like sometimes we think that, or sometimes I think that your ego is supposed to make you feel better than everyone else, but sometimes your ego makes you feel less than everybody else.
True.
So that's how I differentiate if it's my ego, if it's my confidence. I feel like if it's coming from my heart and my soul, and I know that it's cool. I don't know. I feel like there's so much ego in sports, though, too.
Facts. You know, you're right. We're gonna talk about ego right now. Like, okay, so this is what we're gonna ask our viewers. We're gonna let the listeners come in and they're gonna have a chance to vote. What is your 3-song playlist before a championship game? Before you're about to go on stage? Like, I want to know your top 3 songs that you're gonna play before a championship game or in the playlist in the locker room. I'll list mine. We'll let our listeners and the fans know.
I say it now.
Let's see. I want to hear your top 3 right now.
Wait,
top 3.
Give me 10 seconds to think.
Let's go. We're gonna see. They're gonna let us know who has the better playlist.
All right. So the first one is gonna be "Be Better Have My Money" by Rihanna.
Okay. that
Bitch better have my money.
Facts.
Because I remember when that record came out, where I was in Miami, and I was just personally going through like some like backstabs, and I just was like, you know what, F all these people, and just like I would listen to it just to like get me mad enough to like not be in my feelings.
Right,
it really gets me in there. So I would say that. Second one I would say would be "Go Your Own Way" by Fleetwood Mac. Only because
you can go your own way.
That's very different.
Okay.
But like if I'm in the dressing room and I'm by myself, it just gives me this nostalgic feeling. I used to listen to it as a kid, so it just reminds me like all of this is this noise like doesn't matter. It's all that matters is if I'm having a good time. And then the third one I would say would be "Low" by SZA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to see that record. It's like it's a turn up.
Okay.
And it just makes you feel like I'm 17 again. I could do whatever I want. I just got my license, and I used to listen to SZA, and I feel like because I get very nervous before performances.
Okay,
So I need something that makes me feel like whole. So Rihanna, Fleetwood Mac, and SZA.
That's a combo right there.
Rihanna put out a song today. With the Smurfs.
Great.
You like it?
I love it. I love anything Rihanna.
It threw me off.
The soundtrack.
Go ahead, Shay. I want to hear your playlist.
Let's see. Mine would. I definitely have Future Mask Off. Like,
our playlists, how different they are.
I
already.
love Future. Like, I feel like just Future just gives me that kind of edge. Like, I love Future. I definitely did it. Like in college, I had a like this like spiritual. Like I used to like really because I used to be like I'm just like so thankful I made it this far. So I used to listen to a lot of like Christian music.
Oh, nice.
So like this one hit is called "My Redeemer Lives" by Nicole C. Mullins, and so like it just like you've been reinvented, you know, like it would just motivate me, just be thankful just to play. So, and it still works even today. So "Redeemer Lives," that's like a Christian soft rock, and then probably I love Kendrick Lamar, so it probably would be like.
Damn, I should have said
if it's not like us,
you know she's gonna win the audience vote already. She said Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick would like turn your TV off. That goes so hard for me. Like you just want to turn his TV off. You know, like you coming out there.
I mean, that's a good playlist. That's gonna be a hard vote.
It's gonna be a hard playlist as well. Mine feels like a playlist if you want to like calm your anxiety. I don't know if mine's really like.
I mean, let's have some fun though. Okay. Now with the playlist, we got this thing called No Cap Confessions. So these are quick fire truths. So we asked to be very fast and honest. So you ready?
Yeah.
And it's for both of you guys. So I'm gonna run this. So craziest DM you ever received? Go, Princeton.
I think when people just don't even. Oh, someone DM'd me and just sent me money.
That's for how much money?
Yeah.
I'm not saying how much money, but I don't even know this person. But I know this person because they're somebody. Nothing, just that.
Oh,
I just was like,
you just woke up like, okay, thank you, cha-ching.
Yeah.
Like, huh? I think that was like, that's pretty weird. I don't accept it though. I don't accept it. Actually, I should start saying that. So
Disclaimer: I do not accept money.
Wink, wink.
I accept all of them.
But
guys.
then again, if you see Princeton's PayPal, take a shot.
this crypto right here.
What about you, Shay?
I think it was somebody like trying to catfish me. Like it was like a fake face, but he had like a Nigerian accent.
Oh, not the Nigerian.
Yeah, so it was weird. It was like sending me videos, but your voice, it was not it. Yeah.
Got you. All right. Celebrities you were starstruck when you met them.
I was very starstruck when I met Usher and Beyonce.
I can see that.
That would definitely be with.
I met those two in there. That was. I mean, you don't forget that.
Usher mad cool though.
Usher is a superstar.
He stole my bench at Equinox in West Hollywood.
I think he said he stole your bitch.
No,
I was like,
my bitch. But he probably could as well. I mean,
I sure would out there.
But he was the nicest guy. Like it was weird. It was Grammy weekend last year. No, yeah, last February, And it was at Equinox, West Hollywood, and I had a towel on there, and then someone just sat down, started working. I was like, how are they just gonna steal my bench? I was doing inclines, and I was like, oh, my bad, I had that. And then he looked up and said, oh, this was you? And I just like,
no way. I didn't know.
Not to play it cool. I was like, you know what? We could work in together.
Yeah,
He's
right.
like, yeah. We get in there. We shared and did like
You did
incline.
not.
Yeah, it was super cool.
Works out at Equinox.
Yes.
You lying.
At Equinox, yep.
Damn, I'm going to get a membership.
Right. Come on.
Who about you? Who's your starstruck?
Growing up, I loved Janet, so I met her multiple times. So Janet Jackson is my, shout out, her birthday's today. Happy birthday.
Today's Janet's birthday?
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
Come on,
May
Janet,
16th.
happy birthday.
Let's go. You know, she has a residency in Las
for
Vegas.
you.
Exactly.
I still watch that tour.
I
That's a
watched-
fellow tourist too.
That one was amazing. Her Hawaii
a fellow
tour.
Oh, when
my
she
God.
come down with the abs, and
I
Jenna
only got
Darwin's
abs because
behind
of
her.
Janet made me want to have abs growing up. It was because of her. I love
Man, I
me some
love Janet. I love Janet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Another quick question. Ever faked an injury to skip rehearsal or practice?
All the time.
All the time.
I'm just kidding. We kind of talked about it earlier, but I tried faking an injury. Mindless would get invited to do like celebrity basketball games. Mm-hmm. All the freaking time. Like we used to like be in rehearsal and be like, why do we got to rehearse again? And then they would ask us for celebrity basketball. I'm like, actually, I miss rehearsal. I just want to go to rehearsal. So I remember we played maybe Detroit. I want to say we were in Detroit. Mm-hmm. And it was like Stevie J, Floyd Mayweather, all of them were on the team. And I tried every day. Like, my hip hurts, my neck hurts, my ankle is twisted. They weren't buying it. But we ended up playing, and now I know more about it, but I had no idea what I was doing. But I ended up like low-key getting some shots. Like the first shot of the game, is that what it's called? A shot, right?
Yeah, shot.
The first shot of the game
When you
was
shoot
me.
with your eyes closed, like, go in.
I don't know what. I think they were being nice too. I'm pretty sure I wasn't doing
Was
it
you
right.
like Mike?
Like
Not
Mike
even
Bauer.
that. Heck no.
We're playing basketball.
Hell no, like Mike.
That was a good movie.
That was nothing.
What about you, Shay?
yeah.
You have a fake or you can say it now.
I know, right? Now, injuries, no, but I was like, oh man, my stomach was hurt if I didn't make it to practice or something one time, you know. But like, injuries, we take that real serious. So like, I don't want to speak that into existence,
Oh,
but
yeah,
like a
yeah.
stomach ache or not feeling well once or twice, yeah, I'm guilty of that.
And you're right. Maybe we shouldn't speak that into existence
Yeah.
because I faked that so much that I broke a lot of bones on tour.
What?
Like
Wow.
I fractured. I want to say broke, but I
What?
fractured so many. Because kind of going back to what we were saying about like maybe being a little rebellious, I wasn't a bad kid, but I was very much a. Like, you
Rambunctious.
can't tell me left. I'm gonna go right. So I would jump off stage, and then I'd fracture my neck and have a neck brace on all
You
tour.
are-
Or I'd like
See, that's that
try to
Mexican
flip.
side come out
There
of you. 'Cause
you go.
listen,
Nobody jumping off this-
black side, they be like, you sit your little ass down.
Right,
What you talking about? So
exactly.
I'm gonna go left. No, the hell you ain't.
Right.
You gonna sit your ass right here.
Jumping off
rebellious.
stage. Oh my God.
Oh, we had that in the group now. Like we had some
Yeah.
people around us that were just like but yeah. So yeah, but let's not speak that. Into
I mean, you saw
existence.
when Miguel jumped off stage and he missed it and he got.
Oh my God, yes.
You didn't do anything like that, right? You didn't take no fans out with you when you tried to.
No, it was more like everybody put your hands up. I'm feeling like I'm Lenny Kravitz. I just
Yeah,
listen
Lenny
to
Kravitz,
to Fleetwood Mac. I'm
Yeah.
a rock star. Hands up! I'm a stage dive.
Yeah.
And then you got to remember, like these are like 9-year-old girls. Like they're not
Catching you.
catching me, and they
Oh
did not
my
catch me. And I'm
gosh.
off
Oh my-
stage.
Right, he's
Hands
jumping
up,
off
body
like,
surfing, like
crowd
the-
surfing,
yeah.
they like smashed.
The
Like,
9-year-old. Yeah.
is there any
horrible.
song you wish you wrote? Not yours or big one. Is there anyone you like, damn, I wish I kind of wrote on that song or wrote that
I
song?
wish that Can I say two?
Yeah.
I wish that I wrote Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
Oh, yeah.
Because those lyrics are so
We be on the island right now.
What?
beautiful.
Yeah.
Just because I love that song.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. The
Right.
intro, like how it starts, like
So
it
theatrical.
captivates you immediately. That's a
So
classic.
theatrical, right?
Wow.
And then I wish I wrote the Friends theme song because the residuals on that, I'm sure,
Friends.
are beautiful.
Which one?
The Friends theme
Oh,
song.
themes. Okay, yeah.
Well, I'd sit back and be like, oh, my
I would
brother
have chose
residual
Living
check.
Single, no shade.
Oh, that one? And let me see.
Living
I just
single, yeah. Wait, there goes my black card being taken
Yeah,
away. Yeah,
right?
I just got it back.
We're
Yeah,
living. What about you, Shay? Anything you want to write?
Oh man. I don't know. I mean the iconic songs probably. I think if you could have like, and even if I was like a one-hit wonder with it too, like maybe something with like
Like happy birthday.
And the Stevie Wonder version.
Yeah.
Happy. No kidding. So maybe one of the Jackson songs, one of those iconics, like that put them on the map. That they had.
Right.
I feel like the Jacksons kind of transcend race too.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
everything they did.
did.
I
mean, that was only like if you think about the Jacksons during that time too. They was the only one where we saw people of color at a high level in music. I mean, obviously you had Gladys Knight, you had all these kind of greats, but like as far as like performers, like and
airtime. Too.
They did a residency in Vegas where they wasn't even letting artists
exactly, and they were
there.
underage.
So I think the Jacksons just is like a huge pivotal point for any music person. So we got another segment for both of you guys.
Oh, Lord.
Track or cap.
Okay.
All right, so pretty much, I feel like was it Andy Cohen? So guys, so it's gonna be quick questions. Let us know. It's pretty much like true or false. So it's either track or is that cap?
And we can tell if you cap it right now. We have the radar right now.
The radar right by your hair.
Okay.
So
Okay.
a fan once tried to sneak on stage dressed as a catering staff.
Oh, it's Cap. I probably was off stage with a broken neck. I'm just kidding. No, that was Cap. We've had crazy fan stories, but that's Cap for me.
Okay. You were once tackled by a security guard who thought you were a fan.
See, the thing is, I want to say Cap, but I would not be shocked if that happened to me.
You said you would go left, they would go right.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if I would get in trouble a lot for, like, wanting to, like, jump the gate and help fans and stuff, and security would get mad. But yeah, I don't think I ever acted like a fan. No.
Okay, one more. You made a pre-show ritual out of listening to DMX.
Do y'all think that's true?
That's definitely Cap.
I'm gonna let you guys answer that.
Fleetwood Mac.
Right.
Fleetwood Mac.
I can see that though.
Rough Riders.
Oh wait, you made a pre-show ritual listening? Heck yeah.
Of DMX? I can see
Not
that.
DMX, but like of an artist, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was your ritual for an artist?
My ritual was Sade.
Oh.
Okay, that's
like my ritual for life.
Oh yeah.
Just like listening to Sade or any type of jazz.
Wow. Sade is a baby maker.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Sade is a baby.
What's your dream pre-halftime performance? You got to pick the team, your guests, and the dancers. Like, and in the area. Where are you performing at?
Before I answer that, let me say this. I am a question fanatic. I love questions that make you think. I've never gotten a question like this. This is one of the best questions I've ever gotten. Your dream pre-halftime performance? Hell yeah. Let me think. Hold on. Pick the team. Oh, see, that's what we're going to have a hard time.
I have a problem with.
I'ma say, because I'm from LA. This is gonna sound crazy, but would it be crazy if I said like the Raiders?
No,
it's still California.
Yeah.
Okay, Raiders versus what's a cool New York team?
Jets.
Boom, Jets and Raiders.
Okay.
We'll keep it there. I'm gonna keep it cool. Okay. The dream performance. Okay, forget the vibe. What do you mean with the vibe of it? Like I'm the halftime performer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, the vibe of the halftime performance would definitely be. Hopefully by the time I do a halftime performance, I have enough songs that are hits, so it would feel like a catalog of
You
records.
get 15 minutes.
15 minutes, right. Definitely a lot of dancers, but if I had my choice, I would love to do a halftime performance that highlighted every dance in the world, every dance technique. There'd be tap, jazz, hip-hop, crunk, voguing, ticking. Like, I would find a way that... Crump. It would just be like my version of just like that, and I would have a special performance... like guest, and it would be, I would bring out Paramore.
Ooh, Paramore.
I was thinking about them the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to see them
You saw
live.
when they brought out Steph Curry.
No, what was this?
He performed. They brought him out. That's that's his favorite. One of his favorite bands.
When they was in the Bay.
In the Bay.
Okay, I think I saw that on YouTube. Yeah. I love Paramore.
Or I would bring out Jim Cross-Hills. Now, only reason I say Jim Cross-Hills is because Travis McCoy and Jim Cross-Hills started my career.
Did they?
Yeah, a year before mine was started, this is how I got discovered for the group. I was a little Cupid and like Cupid's chokehold and them dancing. I was crumpy with the wings.
What?
What? In the video? In that video?
No.
Oh, Jamal, we're going to pull that clip up. We're going to show it.
Take a look at my girlfriend.
She's the only one.
You was cute for that?
You're so young for this. How do you know that? Y'all babies.
They are babies.
How do you know that, Jamal? That's
my star.
Dang.
That's crazy.
So I did that
Travis
video.
McCoy, shout out.
Shout out,
so,
Travis.
yeah, you know what? I would bring my big brother up because if it wasn't for him casting me, he saw me dancing one day, put me in that video, and then the manager of Mindless saw that video and said, if I can get him in the group, I'll do the group. And
was that Keisha?
Yeah, she reached out to Dave Scott, and Dave Scott, I knew Dave Scott, and
hey Keisha,
and that video is what really started my.
Wow,
I'm in debt.
That's crazy.
Great song, great video. Wow.
What year was that? What circle was that?
My performance in the Cupid outfit, I fly away.
That's like 2004.
Yeah.
04?
It was,
year.
Yeah, really young, you baby. You're not. How do you even
Good
know
music.
Jamal back here?
I know. 2004. You was like 2.
He
Shut
was
up.
2. He was
10
not even.
years old.
He was not 10.
I was 10 years
He's a
old.
10 years
baby.
old and being true grown.
I know.
How like that?
I'm 30.
That makes sense. I was 9.
Yeah.
When I did the video.
That's crazy.
I ain't
That's
gonna
such
say
a
how
good
old I
song.
was.
Man, I know. Forget that. We're not doing that
That's
right
a
now.
good-
I was in college, living my
Auntie
life.
and Uncle. We
Right, listen.
Auntie.
Uncle was in the club, dancing in that club. I was at Bogart's.
Right.
I'm still thinking of my performance, guys.
Yo, you're performing. No, you hit it. No, the Raiders versus Jets. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Rays versus Jets. But then, what's your setup? What's your vibe? You said different. You said Voguing.
Yeah, they'll be dancing of all different kinds, and I would want us to play in probably LA.
LA. Ooh, okay. We're out
I'll
here.
probably keep it in LA. Hopefully it's like sunset time when the performance is happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. That's me. So you're building your all-star creative team right now, starting 5. Who's on it? You can have musicians, designers, directors.
This is your team behind them.
This is your
Beyonce
starting 5.
team before Renaissance. Leading up to Renaissance.
This is my team as in, when you say starting 5, you mean this is like, I'm putting a group together?
Yeah, all-star creative team.
Mm-hmm.
Creative team. Okay. First person on my team is Tiana Taylor.
Love her.
Yeah,
So
we do
we got her.
Love her.
Taylor.
Tiana, we love you.
For sure.
Gotta get you on.
She killing it too.
She's gonna bring in the creativity, the dancing,
Yes.
the
Google
feel.
me,
So
baby.
she has that. Number 2, I would bring in I got this. Okay, so we have a creative person. Boom. Now we need because Tiana would bring in the dancing, the styling. She brings in a lot.
She
She does
solid.
take three jobs up.
Second, I would bring in like who's like a really rich person of color that we like. I'd bring in Oprah to be an investor.
You need your investor, Auntie Oprah.
Yeah.
Got you.
We
We
love
need
you,
to check.
Harpo Studios.
Give us a cool budget. We would make sure we would bring it back. So boom, that's 2. Then I would need a trainer. So you have to suggest somebody that's a good trainer.
Okay.
So who's like a good trainer for someone like me?
What's the dude, Mike? Is it Mike?
Which one?
Who did Michael B. Jordan for
Michael B.
Creed?
He's a great trainer.
His name is Mike. What's that guy that did Creed, Jamal? He's now trying to be an actor though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I saw him on.
I'd bring
some
you
things.
like a trainer / PT, preventative injury,
That.
There you go.
I'm be performance. So
Yeah.
so we have Oprah, we have Tiana Taylor, we have that.
What's his name? That was way off. Yes, Corey.
Corey,
We
yeah, he'll
got
get you
Oprah,
right.
Tiana Taylor, Corey. So now I have an investor. I have somebody that's going to take care of my health, somebody that's with my creativity. Now the last 2 I would say is I would bring, I'll say Tom Ford. I
They would do
what
all
he's
your
doing.
looks.
Yeah.
Tom Ford?
I like Tom Ford.
Okay.
I like what he's doing.
I love
So,
Tom Ford suits.
Very
yes.
chic. So he
Yeah.
would definitely make sure we're cool. And the last person I'd want on my team would be somebody like a spiritual advisor.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Somebody that's cool. I have a good team. I have somebody
Yeah,
that's bringing in the
solid team.
bag, creativity,
Yeah.
my health, my mind, my style.
I love
Boom.
that.
Love it. I love it. I love it.
No,
And
that's
y'all hot.
yeah, I appreciate that. Well, here's one of my favorite parts in the show.
Okay.
The game changer moment. You got to let us know right now, when did you realize everything that you're doing from the age of 9 to now is bigger than you? This is bigger than Princeton. This is bigger than just music or one hit. You know what I mean? Like, when did you realize that? And then, like, how are you going to continue that? A legacy.
I realized that I think probably when I joined Mindless and I left school, we ended up going on a school tour, and I went back to the school that I would have been in if I never joined Mindless. And just seeing all of my friends, and we were just so different, and just seeing how they viewed me. I used to get very bullied in school. So just to go back. And I was at a very young age was able to see, oh, someone can doubt you. You could just work hard and then they'll want to be a friend. Like I got that experience at 10, being bullied and then going to join mindless and then coming back and now they want to be a friend. And I was like, oh, this is bigger than just music. This is teaching me about life at a very young age. And I want to be able to give people that, like, no matter what you're going through, like, go, get away, work your butt off, and then come back and watch how everything will, like, fall into your lap. So, yeah, I would say that's when I realized it's bigger than music.
That's
like,
deep. Be able to go back and see that at such a young age, because it takes people years. So as soon as they make it, they don't ever go back. You forget where you came from. So the fact that you were able to tap into that right away, have that visibility, I'm sure, you know, keeps you structured, humbled,
very humbled,
you know, tapped in, you know what I mean? So, no.
It is easy to forget where you came from oftentimes, because if you come from a place that maybe isn't so privileged and you start to get, like they say, that new money, it becomes hard to kind of look back and go back to things because, again, that ego, the ego start to inflate. But I think having that balance of, like, being able to know you have some sort of success, because we all know that can go away in a heartbeat. You know what I mean?
Life
so I think being able to keep it grounded. Who you feel like is your grounded? Who keeps you grounded in your life?
Oh, my whole family. Yeah. I think going back to what we were saying in the beginning about being Hispanic, like, the blessing in that is that when we would go back home, or even now when we would just, like, go with our families, my family isn't watching BET. They're not watching 106 in Park. They don't really know the magnitude of what mindless behavior was. So when I went home, they were just, like, treating it like it was another job that I had, like Jim Casiero was another thing he's doing. When they don't even know, like, we're selling out tours.
You weren't having tour at the time.
They didn't. I remember we sold out, like, the forum, and then I came home and my nana was like, "Oh, how was your little dance recital?" I'm like,
"Oh my God!"
Like
that I was gonna say that is the piece. Like that's the beauty. Not like your family not really knowing. It keeps it holistic. You're not getting pressured from them.
No,
right.
You know what I mean? You're not getting that. And like, no, I could really relate. My mom didn't know anything about basketball, so it was all love growing up.
Always love.
I didn't get pressure. We weren't checking about stats, none of that. It was nothing. She didn't know.
Better than you. My mom was a sports
I know.
person.
You told me.
Why you do that? You came down the court.
How you missed that layup?
You put a move to hit. And then take them back.
Exactly.
Like, my mom was very
I didn't have any of that. So the fact that your family still treats you like, you know, like, oh, mijo, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás? Now
Yeah.
that TikTok is around, and like Mrs. Right, or some of our songs may go a little viral or whatever, my little cousins who never paid attention to me, now they're like, Jacob, I saw you on TikTok. I'm like, I bet you did.
I bet you did,
I bet you did see me on TikTok.
And then send it out. No, I appreciate that, man. Well, that's how we do it right there. Big love to Princeton Perez for pulling up, keeping it 100 with us, giving us a sneak peek of Lost in the Days that drops May 23rd. Make sure you guys subscribe, download, share. Appreciate you, P.
Thank you.
Whether you're in the locker room, the studio, or just trying to figure out who you are, let this be your reminder. You don't have to shrink to fit into anybody's playbook. You are the playbook. And don't forget, Princeton's new album, Lost in the Days, drops May 23rd, so round that up. Add it to your pregame playlist, your late night drive just to vibe out, or everything you do, because it's a vibe. If you felt like something today, if you laughed, if you got inspired, or you just, want to share this with your family, make sure you share it with your team, your crew, because that's how we grow. We grow together. I'm Shay Murphy. This is Game Changers. We'll catch you next week. Same time, same truth, new level. Stay bold, stay real. Changing the game, one game at a time. Peace. Game Changers is produced by Stokes Sports in association with Wizard Studios. Produced by Sean M. Butler, Dylan McCure, Jamal Wade. Executive produced by Shay Murphy, Jarnell Stokes, Aisha Corpse-Wynn, Patrick Strom, Frank Harris, Beth Fryman. Episodes directed by Jamal Wade. Shout out to Passes. Game Changers is available to stream wherever you listen to podcasts.